What's up guys, it's everyone here, and today we are back for another tutorial, and this time someone asked me how to do a random weapon case. That means basically when you press on a button, a random weapon will drop and you can pick this weapon up and use it. Now guys, the first step is always the same. Make your map and be ready with your map. When you are ready with your map, we can start with this tutorial. I will speed this part up and we will see us on the second step. Step number 2. For the second step, we will make a little box, and I chose here a metal texture, and with this metal texture I created a little box, and this box will be my magic box like in Call of Duty. For those who play Call of Duty, maybe they know what I mean with magic box. Is it magic box? I don't know if this name is alright, guys. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Now what you have to do, you need to make this box hollow, and when this box is hollow it means you can put your weapons inside, and the top of this hollow box you can change the texture so the person who will click on the button will know, okay, that's the box. Step number 3, guys. What you have to do with the step number 3, you need to split the top of the box in two different parts. That means we need to use the clipping tool, and the shortcut for this clipping tool is Shift X. But first you need to select the top of the box and then you click Shift X, and after that you can split the top of the box in two different parts. That's it. It's not really difficult. Okay, the next little step will stay in step number 3, and this little step you have to click on Ctrl T, and you have to make the two parts you just splitted, and you have to make them two funk doors. So when the person clicks on the button, we will create the button in the next step. When the person clicks on the button, the door will be open and the weapon will spawn. Don't forget to check the speed if the speed of the doors you just made are correct. In my case, I put the speed on 65% on both doors. And what you also need to check is the opening direction of the doors. The right door needs to open on the right side and the left door needs to open on the left side. That's logic, but don't forget it, guys. One more thing for the step number 3, and it is you need to name the both doors you just created the same name, and you also need to go on flags and uncheck the touch on open. Step number 4. You need to create an entity, and this entity is called logic case. And this logic case you can place it anywhere you like in your map, and don't forget to name this logic case. Okay, step number 5. You need to create again an entity, and this entity is called env entity maker, and place it anywhere you like it, guys. Okay guys, we are on step number 6, and we need to create an entity. Yay! And this entity is called point template. Shift E, type point template, and place it in the area of your box. After you created these two entities, you have to give them a name, and in my case I called the entity point template gun1, and the entity maker I called it gun1 underscore spawn. After you did this step, you have to copy these two entities and rename them. The maker, I named it gun2 underscore spawn, and the template I named it gun2, and I did for 3 guns. You guys, you can make some more guns if you like for your map, and in my example I did only 3. Okay, let's go to the fun part, and now you can choose what weapons would you like in your box. In my case, I did 3 entity makers and 3 templates. That means I will pick 3 weapons, and I picked AK, FAMAS, and I don't know the name, I forgot it, but you can see it in the video. Check it out. Okay. Now, you have to pick your weapons you just created and put them inside of your box. That means don't worry if their weapons are inside of each other, just put them inside of this little box we created in the beginning of this video. Step number 8, guys, and in the step number 8 we need to assign the template to the maker. That means you need to double click on the entity maker, and in this entity maker you have the possibility to assign a template of the weapon you would like to spawn. Number 9. In the number 9, you need to assign the weapon to the template. That means you had to give your weapon a name. If you didn't do that, you can do it right now. Give it a name on your weapon, and then you click on the template and assign on template 1. You just write the name of your weapon. Step number 10. In the step number 10, you need to create a button, guys. Create a prop. In my case, I will do a dynamic prop, and this prop, when it's dynamic, it has an animation, and it was a ref animation. You just write REF in the section animation when you created your prop, and this button you can put it on your box, That's what I did, or you can put it anywhere else in your map. Step number 11. On this step, you need to create a box, and I created a box around the button, around the prop, and I use, in my case, the texture no draw. In the no draw texture, you cannot see it in game. Okay, now you have to create a button with this no draw texture, and to do that you select again Ctrl plus T and you write button, and that's it. And then you go on outputs and then you click on add and you write on pressed. That means when I press on the button, and you select your door. My name of the door is the same for the both doors, and I write it open, and that's it. When I press on this button, the door will open from the case. The second step, or the second thing you need to add is when you press on the button, the logic case needs to pick a weapon randomly. And on this step, you need to double click on the logic case, go on outputs, click on add, on case 1, I select the entity maker, it's GO1 spawner, and you type force spawn. And you do this thing 3 times, since I have 3 weapons. You have to do it for all weapons you have in this magic box.
This is a Chuki production.
Step number 14. And for this step, we need to create 2 entities again. And these 2 entities are named ambient generic. And these 2 ambient generics are here for the sound. In my case, the sound the box will make is the same sound as you open a case in CSGO. Finally guys, finally, last step. And in this last step you need to double click on the button, so on the texture no draw, and you go on outputs, click on add, and go on pressed, select the first sound and then write play sound, and do the same with the other sound. Then you need to copy the first sound 3 more times. In my case, 3 more times. It means the box will click 4 times and then it will open. Don't forget to edit the delay between the clicks. Like you see here in the video, what will happen first when I click the button. The first thing, on second 0, the first sound will play, second one, the second sound will play, second 2, the third sound will play, and second 4, the last sound will play, and the case will open.
This is a Chuki production.
And guys, that's it. And what we have to do now, the final thing, is test the map.
This is a Chuki production.
We must work together.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like it. I hope your map will be now better, awesomer. Just ask if you have any questions down below in the comments section, and don't forget to leave a like, favorite, share, support. Thank you very much, guys. It took me a big time to make this map, and I hope you have fun with it. Peace.